Rock and roll never looked so good. From the wild 1970s to the early 2000s, these women weren't just singing, they were stunning. These are the most beautiful female rock stars of the 70s to 2000s. And guess what? You can't look away. Stevie Nicks. This 76-year-old beauty was the key player of the ethereal and magnetic. Stevie's flowing dresses and smoky voice made her a rock goddess. She still tours, still charms, and still wears her signature shawls with unmatched elegance. Debbie Harry Debbie got her head rolling in the 70s. She was the rock star every girl wanted to be. She is in her late 70s, and guess what? She still wears leather much better than anyone you might think of. Joan Jett. In the 70s, when we speak of beauty, Joan Jett comes to mind. She was fearless and stunning, and her dark eyes made her a legend in the game. You need to see her now, because she is even hotter in her 60s. I don't think you are ready for Chrissie Hynde and Nancy Wilson. Stay tuned. Chrissie Hynde. Chrissie took the 70s by storm with her undaunted confidence, smoky eyeliners, and exciting vocals that made her too noticeable. In simple words, she was the rock star cool girl. Even though time has passed her by, she is still naturally beautiful, and her attitude is still untouched. Ann Wilson-Ann's vocals were so good that they could only be rivaled by her beautiful presence. She was a powerhouse and still ranked as one of the prettiest in the game, and still one of the very few with tons of influence. Nancy Wilson. She was a key figure for glam in the 70s. Her blonde waves, her finery glitter solos, and her simplicity could only be summed up in one word: captivating. Right now, she is more composed, still very stunning, and she is rocking gray beauty. You will be shocked by the next 3 rock stars. You don't want to miss this. Pat Benatar is now 70 years old. What's not surprising is that she is still hitting high notes like she is still in the 70s, where she made roughness look effortless. She had this pixie cut and fierce eyes that brought the heat. Grace Slick. In the 70s, Grace was Woodstock royalty, with her beauty steering you directly to your soul. Unfortunately, Grace Slick retired from music, not as a regular rock star, but as a legend and royalty of Woodstock. Belinda Carlisle. Belinda is one rock star who keeps getting better, from punk princess to pop rock queen. She is glowing now with a little gray hair here and there, but her beauty never fades. The list will only get hotter from here. Check out Susanna Hoffs in Courtney Love's Transformations. Susanna Hoffs. The 80s came alive with Hoff's vocals and her side glance that can keep an arena still. She is over 60 now, and you won't be surprised that she is still stealing hearts with every single look. Lita Ford. If you love Lita Ford, then you will love screaming solos, wondering what she is doing now. She is still blazing the stages with her platinum locks and black leather. Siouxsie Sioux. The 80s saw a gothic icon with hypnotic eyes and dramatic flair, and even at this moment, she is still the queen of dark glamour, with her mystery still fully intact. Courtney Love. Courtney Love in the building meant one thing: chaos meets beauty. Then she was seen as a wild child with vintage glam and an unapologetic presence. Guess what's up with her now? She is softer and wiser, the kind that happens with age. Let's not forget, her fashion still makes headlines. In the next 5 names, we have one lifetime rock star whose beauty has not faded, and we have a rock star whose beauty is now among the stars. Guess who? Alanis Morissette Rage and Pure Radiance were one way to look at Alanis Morissette. Her long hair and undiluted emotion were just captivating. However, she is now a mother with stunning beauty wrapped in gentleness. Shirley Manson. Mostly known for her fiery red hair, killer stare, and a rebellious vibe that screamed cool. She is a bit older and still magnetic, still unapologetic, and still stunning. Dolores O'Riordan. Dolores O'Riordan was so exciting to watch, a rare rock star with piercing eyes and a haunting voice that shook the 90s. Though she left too soon, Dolores remains a haunting symbol of tragic beauty. Gwen Stefani. The 2000s won't get spicy without Gwen Stefani and her abs of steel and a playful pout. and now it looks like she has not aged a bit. She is a pop mogul with flawless skin, one who will still turn heads. PJ Harvey. In simple words, she was raw, intense, and beautiful in a way that didn't care to be. Today, PJ Harvey is gracefully private and effortlessly stylish, a true original. The next three rock stars have beauty that can only be described as ageless. Do you want to know who they are? Sheryl Crow. She was so good. She was so beautiful and skilled on the guitar at the same time. No wonder she still graces the stage with elegance and beauty. Liz Phair, the blonde, bold, and brimming with sexual honesty, changed the game still. Phair is still provocative, poetic, and, let's not forget, beautiful. Aimee Mann. The streets cannot forget Aimee's delicate beauty and striking voice that made her unforgettable. She has more gray strands now, but she is understated, elegant, and still a muse to many. Are you ready for some spicy transformation? Kim Gordon. The best way to sum Kim Gordon up is as an avant-garde beauty in thrifted tees and attitude. Things have gotten a little softer for Kim, but not her beauty. She is now an art world icon. Tori Amos. In the 90s, Tori Amos was a piano-playing enchantress with an otherworldly glow. Be excited because she is still captivating, still eccentric, still mesmerizing. Alana Miles. She was famously known as Black Velvet, making her a sensation. Those eyes, that hair. Right now, low profile, but just as striking in her rare appearances. These last two will make you scream, wow, they are truly the best of the beauty then and now. Doro Pesch. The best way to see Doro Pesch was as a fierce blonde bombshell fronting Warlock with power and presence. As of this moment, her beauty is ageless in leather. Doro still leads metal like a queen. Melissa Etheridge. She was rough around the edges but radiating passion and strength. Melissa Etheridge is a survivor, a voice for many, and a natural beauty through and through. These icons prove beauty never fades. It just cranks up the volume through time. Which of these rock stars was your favorite? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss our next big reveal. See you in our next video.